Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed reading the first 3 chapters of your Great Gatsby book. If anybody could tell me a little bit about it, we have an essay coming up. Any thoughts or ideas on what you read? Yes, Kenyon.
Okay, so why did Alice chase the rabbit down the hole? I mean, hasn't this girl been taught stranger danger? I mean, there's this random rabbit running. Well, no, I mean, she was chasing a rabbit.
Moron! Read The Great Gatsby!
The Great what?
What book are you reading?
Alice Adventures.
Did I tell you to read that? I know you're a little underachieving maybe, but I think at least a half a paragraph worth of work might not be too hard, alright? I want Prohibition and I want gangsterism, and that's it. Am I asking for much more? Read the and just learn it, alright? That's all I'm asking, okay? Wake up!
Welcome to the 1920s, when gangsters ruled the world. You see, we started off with a pretty simple thing called the Prohibition. 18th Amendment, something like that. Not sure which. Got taken down later. But when it was in effect, we made millions. And mind you, that was a lot of money back right now in the 1920s. Millions are like, I don't know, billions in, say, 70, 80 years. See, the government thought they could try to clean up the country by banning alcohol. Now, our people, we didn't like that, and not did most of the population. They said we want the drink, and we, being good Americans, we gave them their drinks. We sold booze at way higher than normal prices. See, with it being an illegal venture and all, we could sell an ordinary beer for, 10 times the regular price. See, crime makes everything better. Way more profit. So, it starts off pretty simple. We're bootlegging out in the woods. See, we're just out in the middle of nowhere, spinning around like we have no idea what's going on. It's all this haphazard. No one has any control. Eventually, some of the big gang families, we got an idea. How about we make it all planned out? What if we, instead of having 20 random bootleggers making moonshine, we got all of them in one spot, and we sold to the cities. Forget your small stuff, rural town like Litchfield in Wales and Sabattis, Maine. No. We are selling to Chicago, New York, Boston, everywhere where you can really make a profit. Now see, it wasn't easy at first. Cops, policemen, politicians, they all wanted to look good. Then we offered them the booze. See, they wanted to drink just like everyone else. So we got corruption way up to here. You think you guys are gonna have it bad in the 2010s? Forget it. I owned my cities. The politicians came to me and they said, "Hey, Kenyon, what you want for the new laws?" And I'm like, "Keep the prohibition. It's working for us." So, we got in there and we owned the city. Now when I say owned, I don't mean like, oh, Mayor so-and-so owns the Auburn. No. I mean, the people in that city, they paid their taxes to me. Every time we bought something, a bit of it was coming to us. Forget the federal government, forget the local and state governments. They worked for us. See, we didn't just control the booze, we controlled the city. We owned every shop in town. See this swing? This is what we did with the economy. We want it up. We put it up. We want it down near the bottom. We put it down near the bottom. We don't like you, you're down at the bottom. You work for us, you make a good deal with us, you're gonna go sky high. You're gonna be flipping around the swing set. It's epic. Hey there. This here is little Tony. He's one of your new modern gangsters. We thought throwing him in here would add some little, what do you call it? Juxtaposition. He's got the word. He's all the brains here. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna talk to you about production of the alcohol. Out here, you might have noticed, not a whole lot of infrastructure. There aren't another cop for miles. This is the perfect spot to start a little bit of our early stage of brewing. Out here, we're probably gonna focus more on the moonshine aspect. See, my buddy Al Capone up in Chicago, he has all these great big manufacturing plants. See, he has legit factories working for him. And the cops, they don't care. They're getting free booze. Me, I gotta start small if I want to get it big. So we're out here. we're gonna start with the basic moonshine. That's just a very, very potent liquid, and it's pretty easy to make. Well, pretty famous among the hillbillies, because, let's face it, it's not that hard. If they want to get drunk, they can. And you know what? I want to let them do it for my money. See, they can go out and make it on their own, but that's not very classy. For me, I'll put it in a bottle form, charge them 10 times the price. But you know what? I think I can get them to go for it. What do you think? Let's see what we can do. Every now and then in our line of work, you have to make house calls. Let's say this thing's a house. It's not too solid, but you know what? About as solid as their bones after we're done making a call. Like I said earlier, when we take a city, we really want everybody to be paying us. But see, sometimes people just don't follow through. Now, we could make a house call, but sometimes they need our special attention. Take this time-traveling moron right here. See, he thought he could come back here and see gangsters in the 1920s. Now, why'd you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't know. Ain't that sad? Now, see, are you gonna give us our money, or are we gonna have to take some special interest in you?
No, I'll give you the money. I just
the...
have to get my wallet. Hold on.
Bad idea running from the mob. Bad idea.
I think I finally lost him.
See, back when gangsters owned the world, we didn't worry about little guys like him. You see, we knew if someone didn't want to buy from us, they would just sort of end up like, look at him.
Hey, I don't want to hear that kind of language in this classroom. Alright, you guys are dismissed if you'd like to go. You're staying with me though, alright? I want to talk to you outside. I'll be waiting outside here, alright? I may be in trouble, but I sure am ready to write that essay. Woo!